So we all know about kill streaks in Call of Duty. You get a bunch of kills in a row, and bam, you get some type of reward for it. This system was first brought upon in Call of Duty 4, where if you get 3 kills in a row, you would get a UAV, 5 kills in a row, you would get an airstrike, and of course, 7 kills in a row, you would get an attack chopper. But when Modern Warfare 2 released, the kill streak system as we know it changed forever. The Modern Warfare 2 kill streak system would set the standard for how kill streaks would be ran for the years to come. And it is widely regarded that this game has the greatest selection of kill streak rewards of any Call of Duty. And that's great and all, but what about death streaks? Death streaks were a brand new implementation into Call of Duty upon Modern Warfare 2's release. And these things effectively serve the complete opposite role than that of the kill streak rewards. Instead of getting a kill streak for getting multiple kills in a row, now you're going to get a death streak for dying multiple times in a row. This system was set in place originally to give the weaker players a chance to come back. Because I mean, after all, giving these bad players an extra ability should help them come back. In theory. And some of these death streaks did that, and I think they were implemented pretty well, but some of them definitely not. And that's what we're going to review in this video, starting off with Modern Warfare 2's death streak selection. And starting off here in Modern Warfare 2, we have Copycat. So Copycat really isn't too bad, it just allows you to steal the person who killed you's class. So like, I just don't really see how this is super helpful. Maybe if they're running one-man army danger close noob tubes, maybe you can steal their class and kill them back with it, but it's only gonna work for that one life that you have, so I really just don't see how this is that good of a thing to even use in the first place. In order to even get this one, you have to die 4 times in a row. There's just better options in this game overall. And next up we have Painkiller. This is definitely one of the most famous death streaks in COD history. It's so famous, in fact, that there is even an entire podcast named after it, that being Painkiller already, because of how annoying it was for players to have Painkiller already. All it takes is 3 deaths in a row, God forbid you have Hardline, so now it's 2 deaths in a row, and you have 3 times the amount of health as a normal player after spawning in. Now, this might not sound super crazy until you realize that it effectively makes spawn trapping 3 times harder for the other team. So you could say for the weaker players, it's good, but it's just really, really annoying for anyone who is trying to kill people off spawn. But if Painkiller was annoying, I think our next one is going to be just as annoying, if not worse. So next up we have Martyrdom. This one is actually on both Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and I'm pretty sure we all know what this does. It's the exact same thing as the perk from COD 4 and World at War. If someone kills you, you will drop a live grenade. So as you can see here, I blow this guy up and I kill him with my Martyrdom. Absolutely annoying. This is one that I don't think was well implemented, because who wants Martyrdom in the game in the first place? It's literally terrible. But if you think that this is a bad implementation, then just get ready for the last one that is in Modern Warfare 2 specifically. Oh, and also this one takes 4 deaths in a row to achieve. As if second chance being in the game was not enough already, we have Final Stand as well in this game. So for those who don't know, this is basically like super Final Stand. You don't just have a pistol laying on the ground waiting to die, okay? When you have this death streak activated, you will lay down on the ground after getting killed with your primary weapon and all of your equipment. And after 20 seconds of laying on the ground, you can be picked back up and just walking around getting your kill streaks as normal. Now, although this is very annoying to play against, I do gotta say, as a death streak, this one actually works kind of well. I feel like this one truly helps to give you a comeback, not only allowing you to kill enemies on the ground while you're in Final Stand, but also giving you a second chance of life. Like, I just feel like it's really, really good at being a death streak, even if it's very annoying. Because ones like Painkiller and Martyrdom are just annoying, and Copycat just isn't really that good. So in terms of the Modern Warfare 2 offerings, Final Stand is definitely the best one. And Final Stand was also in Modern Warfare 3 as well. But speaking of Modern Warfare 3, it's time to move on to the ones that are exclusively in that game. Martyrdom and Final Stand were in both Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, but Modern Warfare 3 has its own set of death streaks. And to start it off, we have Juiced. So like Copycat for Modern Warfare 2, Juiced is the default first one that you unlock, and to be honest, it's really just not all that good. It lets you run 25% faster for 8 seconds when you spawn in. Like, I guess that's helpful, but it doesn't impact my game so much to where I really see it giving me an impact. So like, yeah, it's just kind of like a whatever one to me. There's definitely much better options in this game. And this one took 4 deaths to get anyway. So next up, we have another one that I really just don't think is all that good, and it's Revenge. So basically, the person that kills you, you can see where they're at just by looking through walls and stuff. So in theory, this one sounds really good, but to be honest, if you're playing a mode like Team Deathmatch, I mean, people are going to be running all over the place. If you chase after this guy, you're probably just going to end up getting killed in the process. Really not even that good, and plus you have to die 5 times in a row to even get this thing. I barely ever saw anybody use this death streak on Modern Warfare 3, so yeah, it's just kind of lackluster to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe this death streak is an actual good thing to use, but I just don't necessarily think it's going to help you get that good comeback like these things are supposed to give you. And next up, we have one that I'm kind of conflicted on, and that's Hollow Points. So Hollow Points basically just gives you more damage with your gun for 1 kill. But that's it. It's just 1 kill. So like Revenge, I really just don't think it's going to be that good at giving you an amazing comeback. So yeah, it's good, I guess. Like, it helps you maybe kill the guy who killed you faster. It's not even specified on the COD wiki how much your damage is increased, so it might not even be worth it for most guns in the game. And the fact that this is the one that you unlock at the highest level when you're leveling up in the game just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me when there are other ones that are clearly better. And having to die 5 times in a row, I feel like you're honestly better off just using Juiced. And for our last Modern Warfare 3 exclusive death streak, we have my personal favorite, however it is extremely annoying, and that is going to be Dead Man's Hand. As you can see here, I was killed, and I blew up 3 guys with a C4. Now, yes, this one is super, super annoying, but it's like a super martyrdom. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a better martyrdom. And with martyrdom being in this game as well, I just don't see why you would ever pick that one when Dead Man's Hand is in this game. So first off, you're laying on the ground with an explosive that does way more damage than a grenade itself. And you can detonate the C4 as soon as you hit the ground, making it way better than martyrdom, which is just one single grenade rolling around waiting to explode. So yes, it's annoying in the same way that martyrdom is annoying, but I feel like it's much better at getting you the comeback that you need. I killed 3 guys for free, basically, because I had this stupid death streak. The only problem with Dead Man's Hand is that you have to die 6 times in a row. But I also feel like that makes it better, because if you're dying 6 times in a row, that means you suck, right? So that means you need a really, really good death streak to make a comeback. So I kind of feel like it evens itself out. And of course, Final Stand is in this game as well, and yeah, I still think it's the best one out of all of them, simply because it can pick you back up and keep you going on a kill streak. Therefore, it just seems like it makes the most sense at giving you a good comeback. So in conclusion, I think we can all agree that death streaks in Call of Duty were really sort of like an afterthought decision when it came to your created class. The whole point is to not die a bunch when you're making your class setup, so you don't really put too much thought and attention into the death streaks that you select. To be honest, all of my classes that I have on Modern Warfare 2 just have a random one on there because I never really plan to use them. So for what it's worth, these things do serve a purpose, and that is to help out the weaker players who do die a bunch, but I feel like death streaks was just not the way to do that. Giving a bad player a free cheap kill with martyrdom isn't going to make that player better. Giving them an unfair advantage with more bullet damage with hollow points isn't going to make them better players. Yes, these things do give you some cheap kills, but at the end of the day, what these death streaks truly serve is a punishment against the players who were stomping you in the first place. Spamming the good players with an entire team of painkiller players is generally speaking a terrible implementation of trying to balance out the game. And I think that that was even more apparent to the developers themselves, because it was only in 2 Call of Duties ever, that being Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and we never saw them ever again. And that's why the death streaks in Call of Duty are even crazier than you remember. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone. If you guys enjoyed this type of old school Call of Duty content where I do these reviews and analysis stuff, I also upload gameplay videos as well, then please be sure to check out the channel and subscribe, because that is what we're all about around here. Thank you guys also so much for all the support these videos have been getting. I've been getting like 20, 30, 50,000 views on these videos. That is freaking awesome. I love seeing these old school Call of Duty videos getting traction. It shows me that these game communities are still alive, and that is exactly what we need. I hope all of you have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.